Goodbye, Georgia Surfer, and say hello to the Georgia Goldrusher. On January 22nd, 2025, Six Flags Over Georgia made the following post. Introducing the new Georgia Goldrusher, the gold standard for fun. Opening at Six Flags Over Georgia this spring. Inspired by Georgia's 1885 Gold Rush, Georgia Goldrusher introduces guests to eccentric prospector William Willie Gibson, a clever entrepreneur with a mischievous streak, and brings a rich new narrative to Lick Skillet. This new coaster is one of many enhancements, including revamped dining, retail, and decor coming to the park in 2025. Well, okay. So they got a new name, they got a new theme, and they look like they got a little bit of story. Honestly, I think I like this iteration better than Georgia Surfer because it really didn't make sense being in that particular area. So let's just do a quick comparison of the Georgia Surfer color scheme, and then we're going to look at it compared to the Georgia Goldrusher color scheme. Honestly, I like the new color scheme. It's definitely more earthy, and I've seen so many orange and blue roller coasters, and although I do like those colors and it did pop in that area, I think the earthy tones of the new color scheme worked a lot better for that area. And they said Lick Skillet, so I'm guessing Lick Skillet is going to be the new area because they do have the Dahlonega mine train, and believe it or not, both of those rides now have a historic connection. Back to the announcement, they announced that it was based off of the 1885 Gold Rush, even though the Gold Rush, at least from what I read, happened actually in 1829. The Gold Rush in Georgia started in a city called Dahlonega, Georgia. Sounds familiar? That's the same name of the mine train, the Dahlonega mine. Now, both of those coasters have a historic connection, and whoever thought about that is a genius. Now you have two roller coasters that's connected, and now you can have like this, hopefully this new themed area, which I'm assuming they're gonna do. Another thing is that you know how you pan for gold? So Willie Gibson, he's an entrepreneur. He's the type to work smart, not hard. So he devised this machine, this steam-powered hydraulic excavator. It's supposed to emulate how you pan for gold. So if you look at this right here, this is how you actually pan for gold, and you notice how he's slushing the pan back and forth. This is exactly what this ride is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a big gold panning machine, and sometimes he let people ride this machine to get cooled down on those hot Georgia days. So again, whoever made this idea was a genius, because now you have a roller coaster that correlates with another roller coaster and correlates with Georgia history. This is a great idea, much better than Georgia Surfer, because I feel like that didn't make sense. And crazy enough, they went through a whole name contest. They went through the trouble of trying to find a new name. And let me tell you, those names were horrible, but Georgia Surfer was probably the best one. And when they announced the new name, they also had the logo ready to go. Funny enough, the ride was supposed to open in 2024, but because of the delay, I guess they had enough time to see, okay, how can we retheme this ride, or how can we make this ride make sense for this area? I'm kind of glad that the ride did get delayed, because now I feel like they have a much intact name for the ride, or a much intact theme. So I look forward to seeing what they're gonna do with that area. Also, on the announcement, they said it was gonna improve the retail and the dining and the decor. Now, Six Flags Over Georgia is naturally a beautiful park, so I wonder what they're gonna do to make it even better. Is this the beginning of Six Flags Over Georgia's theme park era? Are they gonna slowly get transformed into more themed lands? If that's the case, yeah, I'm down for that. Super, super down for that. And they already kind of have different areas. I feel like if they just themed it a bit more, we can possibly call Six Flags Over Georgia the next theme park. You know what I'm saying? I think this was a very clever move, and I look forward to finally getting this ride on Georgia Goldrusher and seeing what improvements they do around the park. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you think about the name change and what you think could be changing or what could be improving in Six Flags Over Georgia. Let me know in the comments below, and until then, I will see you next time.